Tap in, nigga, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
Tap in, bitch, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
Tap in, hold log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
The squad making sure we all win. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in. Zilla, I'm the host with the most smoke. Rolling up the most dope. Kato got the most jokes. Simone Taylor keep it sexy for the grown folks. I'm OG, tone low, bouncing on them gold spokes. Smoke, we the #1 podcast. Some other shows, all trash. Amber Rose, all ass. Broadcasting live from the coast. Sick committee with the jokes. Come and get your ass roasted.
Kato phone, you nigga, review my file. I done show up on the net. You other niggas is clowns. Pulling buster niggas' cars, pulling whole skirts up. I'm the king of one-liners. Y'all got what the fuck? Since we stepped up on the scene, we got the haters' attention. Only bosses on the set, you other niggas is mentioned. For your back for interviews, nigga, boss up your views. Nigga, fuck your crew. Nigga, who is you?
Coming through with the block report. The real spill, cause niggas know I got report. About to give you what you're waiting for. Simone, Kato, and Young, we about to take the floor. And we back like we never left. Other radio shows, they getting put up on the show. Every time we step out, you know we fresh to death. Here to take our reign till there ain't nothing left.
You bitch! Hey, who is these niggas y'all talking about? They gon' get on Smoke a Lot with they 400 followers, 17 motherfucking view having ass. Fuck, these niggas crazy than a motherfucker. These niggas crazy than a motherfucker. Fuck. Hey, Simone, what she got with me? Oh my mama.
Hey, tap in, nigga, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in. Hey, it's your host with the most booger blunt smoke. Yuck, I'm making the booger blunt popular in these streets, my nigga. Yeah, it's the host with the most booger blunt smoke. Oh, and it's the illest nigga in Nebraska, B.
California, oh my mama.
With the beautiful
Simone Taylor in the building.
She's back, Jack. Yada-da.
I'm talking about back like spinal cords.
You feel me, man? The motherfucking three-headed monsters in the motherfucking building, man. Powered by the world famous Coin Academy, you feel me? Shout out Layla.
In our building.
Shout out Macca, get out, man. Shout out everybody that make this shit go down, all the people on production, man. Shout out Amber. Shout out motherfucking Lenny. Shout out Chris, man. You make this shit pop, my dig.
This is Lenny. My friends told me, Lenny, you never been in love like
Lenny.
That's y'all don't know. We got legendary mother. I ain't gonna tell y'all. We gonna have his ass on the couch one day.
Sponsored by Royal
motherfucking blunts. Stay royal to be loyal, brother. Russian creams, brother. And you wrap your fucking culotta in them and you smoke them, tobacco free, black on. It's motherfucking loyal to be motherfucking royal. We got them palm leaves.
We got
you know what I'm saying?
Fucking natural leaves.
I'm running out of shit.
Roses for the ladies.
I need more shit.
Roses, man, you feel me?
We got them nakeds when you want to be butt naked and smoke a blunt. You smoke you a naked motherfucking wrap.
You got rose.
Yeah, you wrap that bitch in kush smoke. You know what I'm saying?
We got everything, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's how players do their fingers when they talking that real shit. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Straight the fuck up and down.
Keep it real.
Cutthroat shit, player.
Smoke your Royal Blunt, man. Get that at royalblunts.com, man, on your local dispenser, your local liquor store, your local gas station, local smoke shop, man. And tell them Smoke a Lot Radio sent you. Yeah, bitch.
Or I might have left a bitch bed under the motherfucking cabinet. I just left. And she like backwoods. I brought Royal Blunts, so you can get some extra blunts from under your bitch pillow, nigga.
Shout out Royal Blunts, man. It's a lifestyle. This weekend was the Grammys. How was your weekend? I know Simone was at some of them Grammy parties, man.
Didn't
Simone,
nobody get
what
slapped?
was you doing this weekend?
This weekend that just passed?
Yeah, the Grammys just passed this weekend.
No, that was last weekend.
No, Sweetwater.
That was the weekend before
Oscars
that.
last, Grammys this one.
weekend.
Oh, Grammys.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The Grammys.
Silk Sonics and shit.
Got it mixed up.
That nigga had that motherfucking wig looking like goddamn.
I like that music though,
Love,
man.
what
That
love
shit
got to
had
do
party
with
poppin'.
it? That
That's
nigga
how you
looking
know
like.
you old. You like Silk Sonic.
That nigga had that what love got to do with it, goddamn wig on.
Come on, ready to slap some shit. Cause
Hey,
wasn't nobody
Obama's.
gonna come up there and tell him that Silk Sonic wasn't the hottest album. Cause people been getting slapped on stage.
Oh, they going ham,
Yeah,
nigga,
it's
too.
slap-a-40, slaptacular going on right now.
Simone, what was your action? I know you was in the mix with some after plus some
I was
exclusive
supposed
shit.
to go to Vegas, but I did not go because, you know, 2 of my niggas was out there and I didn't want to be in no hot shit, so I stayed put.
That's messy.
Yeah, I stayed put.
That's messy.
Couldn't be out and about.
So no Grammy parties.
How did you juggle them two niggas with, you know what I'm saying, two no's?
I mean, I saw one here and then the other went to Vegas and they both went to Vegas and I saw they both was together. I was just like, oh my God.
They know each other?
They both were together.
They know it. Oh shit, that's
You
messy.
be living dangerous.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Only Simone.
Only Simone.
Only Simone. Kato, how was your weekend? Nigga, on
It's
that
very
note.
difficult to top a Simone's story. I tell you that motherfucking much. It's very difficult to top a Simone's story. I ain't have two bitches doing the motherfucking thing. I probably smoked 2 blunts. But no, we shit. The motherfucker, the fuck did I do? Oh, we did a video for YOLO, the single drop, me and TriStar album, Politics.
Okay,
Y'all
good
gonna pick
shit.
it up and drop this weekend.
All right.
And, you know, featuring, Crump is the only feature on there, you know what I'm saying? The volume 2 coming up, but right now we did the first video, YOLO, and the release party this Friday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we just stand in the game like EA Sports, and I'm gonna do some more scenes and wrap up that Dirty Cop LA movie. I mean, movie series that I'm in. A lot of this shit finna drop. I'm gonna be the Tubi, Plutoist, motherfucking Huluist nigga. You motherfuckers done seen sons and daughters and bitches.
Alright. That's
Kato gonna get that goddamn Hollywood Star Walk of Fame, man. You looking for that star on the
Come
Walk
on,
of
man.
Fame,
You
baby?
give me one on Vermont. I don't give a fuck. Just give me something, goddammit.
Star Walk of
Speaking
Fame.
of the star, they're giving
The
DJ
Walk on
Khaled a
Western.
star.
How the fuck is they giving
How do y'all
DJ
feel about
Khaled
that?
a fucking star?
And Nip ain't got one yet.
That's bullshit. I ain't feeling that, my
Easy E
nigga.
ain't got one yet.
What the fuck?
And
Right.
Khaled.
Yeah.
Easy E don't have a star, y'all. Let that sink in.
That's man. How the fuck DJ Khaled? It's politics. Them stars ain't about shit.
They
Them
pay
stars
for them,
ain't
though.
shit.
Yeah, them stars
They
ain't
pay
about
for
shit.
those stars, and you gotta pay to keep them up too. So it costs money for the star, and then you gotta, like, certain people gotta give you like a vote in, and then you gotta pay for that shit.
I bet.
So it's
I
not free.
bet, because he don't deserve no star yet. He's on his way to shit like that, but not right now. And goddamn Easy E ain't got one.
I agree. I agree.
That's crazy to the motherfucker.
What about you, Yuck? What you do for the weekend?
I ain't do pretty
Shit,
much.
bang one more time.
Shit, what did I do, man? I ain't do nothing. I stayed in the crib, smoked hella weed, you know. Fuck with the wifey and the kids. I ain't do nothing, man. I was chilling. It was my weekend off. I just wanted to rest, my nigga.
Got a lot of
Like, every
420 shit
weekend
coming
we
up.
been- Yeah, man. We got a lot of shit going
Nice.
down this month. We booked them.
Oh,
every
Tucson,
week.
I'll be there.
All right, Tucson.
I know they watching. I
Yeah,
forgot
I
to
was
say
just
this
chilling,
shit.
man. Chilling like a villain, man. Watching the bullshit go down, man. I seen the goddamn Kansas City. Salute to them. I watched that this weekend.
Woo!
Kansas City got
Took
loose.
them niggas off that 16-point lead.
Man, took them
Yeah.
niggas off of that, boy. Period. They won just by 3 though. It was a nail biter. You know what I mean? Them niggas was funking that whole fucking game. So I watched a little bit of that. You feel me? Like everybody else. And these goddamn Lakers just stinking up the goddamn court, my nigga. They got eliminated like last night or something. Nigga, they ain't even making a play in, nigga. It's the
But honestly, I don't want to even see them niggas in the play-in torturing my eyelids like that. Go on and regroup, get your shit together. The team wasn't never healthy from the jump.
Chris, you see
They
that
went and
light?
got a bunch of niggas that didn't fit because everybody wasn't there. See, a lot of that work wouldn't have been different. There was none never played. The Bazemore nigga was weak. We kept THT too long because he had a couple of sparks last year. Should have got rid of that expensive ass bum. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all gonna penalize LeBron if he wanna go at Kareem head and get this goddamn scoring championship. If I'm LeBron, play them last motherfucking goddamn games, go get the scoring title so at least you can have some type of thing other than the Bubblicious title under your record as a Laker. Fuck these people, because if you don't play, they gonna say, oh man, he just gave up. And if you do play, oh, he chasing stats. Chase stats, nigga, you 37-38, chase them motherfuckers. That's coming from a real Laker, and we know you like our adopted Laker, but we trying to fuck with you. So if I was you, I'd shut Kareem ass up by going to snatch his punk ass motherfucking scoring title from his hating ass. Because
I mean,
Kareem said some hater shit.
if it don't happen this year, it's gonna definitely happen
Yeah, it's
next
gonna happen,
year.
but go on at least go get the scoring title under the nigga belt.
I don't think
Shit,
it's gonna
fuck
happen.
it. He ain't gonna do it because of politics.
It ain't gonna happen this
But
year.
if he was like a
He
regular
close,
nigga,
though.
he could do that shit. Nobody would even give a fuck.
The Lakers is stinking shit up, including him.
I mean, they
He's
got a
stinking
bunch of
shit
niggas
up.
that didn't
LeBron
fit.
sticking shit up?
LeBron's stinking shit up too. Niggas getting injuries, that's a stink up. Nigga, you get injured,
Well,
gotta
you
sit
know,
out and stinking up the court.
Anthony Davis been tender Dick Johnson.
They need to get rid of his ass.
He tender than a motherfucker.
That's a glass man.
Straight cotton candy ankles.
He said cotton candy ankles.
Yeah,
that
that
was
motherfucker, man. That nigga come
Bro,
on,
why LeBron spends so much on his body and the nigga AD don't? Like, I know they got some action at nigga. Yeah, spend some of this money,
Because they have
nigga. Get
different
your legs
drives.
right.
They're different
That's a
types
nigga
of
that's
men.
big for nothing.
Yeah.
Wasting all that bigness. New niggas like me be pissed off at that shit. You know what I can do, tall motherfucker? And your square ass come out, your ankle hurt, your wrist hurt, your eyelids itch. It's always some bullshit. Go your ass to Chicago. Let's go try to wait for LaMelo to get out of his rookie contract and get Showtime back over here.
I'm gonna say this.
You know what I'm saying? And
Now
start with
this
some
what
young
this what.
shit. He a LA nigga. Let's just start over after LeBron done. Let him do his Bronny experiment somewhere else. And let's just buy LaMelo from Charlotte. And we try to buy John Morant and Bradley Beal and some
yeah.
shit. And let's get it cracking.
We need both of the Ball brothers on the same team.
Nah.
Yeah, we do.
Nah, cause dude, knees too fucked up. Lonzo.
Still, we need
Lonzo
them
can't
both.
heal up. He's damn near Anthony Davis. I don't know. I don't want to blame it on the light skin, but.
Nigga, ain't you light-skinned, nigga?
Who me? I'm like a caramel brown almond
Fuck,
joy
if
type.
you don't stop it,
You know what I'm saying?
nigga,
Reese
you light-skinned nigga with a dark
Reese
tan,
cup.
nigga.
Tall, short nigga. Short, tall nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, real Lakers don't mind rebuilding. LeBron did what he came to do. Respect him. He gonna give us this last year or two because he a real nigga. And we'll let him ride off to the sunset, but let's rebuild with some other shit. We need some flash. I want LaMelo over here.
I think this is like when Jordan went to the
stay in
Wizards.
Charlotte.
This is like LeBron Jordan season when he went to the Wizards. You know what I mean? Like you ain't got the right team to really do what you need to do. You know?
Yeah, you know, just a bunch of hurt ass nigga. You got you drafted some Girl Scouts. bunch of tender dicks.
That nigga Westbrook is the main stank of this
ain't
nigga can't even
even
dribble,
that,
my
man.
nigga. It is
I'm
that.
tired of
No,
hearing Westbrook.
it ain't, Brody.
How the fuck it ain't?
I'm tired of hearing
What
Westbrook
game you
hate.
been watching, nigga? What
Y'all
the fuck
niggas
you
hate.
been
Y'all
watching?
blaming Westbrook for everything.
Nah,
Yeah,
not
if
for
you
everything.
fucking
Anthony
can't dribble the
Davis
ball.
was supposed to be there. Westbrook's job was supposed to lead the second unit in live. I blame it on Anthony Davis, Tender Dick Johnson, TD Jakes.
They said the coach did all the shit. They said the coach was
I think
pulling niggas.
Anthony Long Chin ass can go on about his business and send her to Chicago and let's go get Zach LaVine. Cause him and DeRozan can't share shots anyway. Go get Zach LaVine, another light-skinned hog. We need some excitement, some knees, some youth. We don't need all this.
knees.
We need some knees, my nigga. You niggas out there with these
Candy ankles.
Yeah, you know out there with these goddamn Geritol popping motherfuckers. Yeah, he's ain't these. You know, he want his let LeBron sit back and give us about 31 minutes off tequila and wine and go get some knees over there and some shooting. Need knees and shooting. And keep Dwight for the energy.
I think they need to destroy and rebuild. Get rid of all them niggas but LeBron.
I agree.
Well, they got it. Well, they
Everybody
gotta keep
gotta
Russ though,
go.
because he under contract though. Russ ain't going nowhere.
Whoa,
Y'all
you
can
lying.
hang
That's
up.
the main nigga that need to go.
Them three niggas ain't going nowhere.
LeBron need to go. Like, if this nigga don't
He
go,
can't
I'm
go.
out. Well, they need to bench.
Contract ain't set
They
up
need
like
to
that.
bench Russ. He need to be on the
Niggas don't
second
set up
unit.
bitch ass contracts. You gonna run us off 5, whatever you sign for, bitch. Nigga. Fuck
All
you
right,
talking
so
about.
back to the smoke, my
I
nigga.
gotta start watching Winning Time, man.
Chris Rock, I told you, goddamn, Tony Rock ain't playing no
You
games.
know it's 10 of them niggas, right?
10
10
brothers.
Rock brothers.
Nigga, good luck, Will
Nigga,
Smith.
Jazzy Jeffrey can't help you, nigga. You know what I'm
Will is
saying?
not worried.
Straight up.
Will is not worried.
Yes, he is. He ain't really Hancock.
He ain't worried.
They said Will tall as fuck. Nigga,
That
with
don't
hella
mean
reach.
shit.
That's why he slapped the
Will
shit
is
out.
from
Yeah,
Philly.
you
He
get
don't give a
He
fuck.
can't do nothing with that little disrespectful
Will
tennis
don't
ball.
give no
What about
fucks.
that little disrespectful tennis ball he got walking, bouncing around the house? The bitch said, I don't even need to be protected. Damn, bitch, you on the nigga always throwing money and movies and you still spice throw. You still spice throw. This little tennis ball just bouncing around the house, hitting everything but her own self in the head. Shit, I remember back when bitches my age, in my era had alopecia, they just put Glover's mane on their head. Mane and tail, and that shit grow back.
Man, tell hella man.
Y'all blaming it on alopecia. That bitch head wasn't itching at the show. You act like her head was itching, and he seen the bitch like, oh, no, like she be doing this like the bitches be doing. Shit, I'm telling you, man, fuck that.
You can't be calling a nigga bitch.
I might not have
G.I.
felt
Jane,
like
though.
this the day after on that Monday, but as things happened and I went in last week, you know what I'd have done to Jada? I wouldn't have whooped her ass and done nothing, but right here, I'd have thumped the fuck out that bitch. That bitch would have had a red mark.
So do
right
you-
there, cuz, on my
Kato,
mama.
let's just say you're at a comedy show, right? And you're sitting in the crowd, right? Let's
Yes,
just say,
I
right?
got you, love
You're
boy.
sitting in the crowd,
I'm
right?
fucking with you,
And
yeah.
let's say, just hypothetically speaking, Sling Johnson's on stage and said, man, your bitch bald-headed as a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And
we know
listen,
Sling.
just
We know
listen, no.
Sling.
Your bitch bald-headed as a motherfucker, and you know that, let's just say your girl had cancer. So she shed.
That's
no,
not
no, no, no,
alopecia.
no,
That's
no,
not
no,
alopecia.
no.
You
Because-
can't compare
no,
the two.
No, Kato, listen.
That's like Funyuns and
Listen,
Doritos.
let me say something. When a woman loses
Say
her
what's
hair,
up.
when a woman loses her hair, that's not like, whether it's cancer or alopecia, that's hard for her. That's traumatizing. So I'm just saying, let's just say your woman had cancer and she had a shaved head, and Sneak says, man, your bitch bald headed as a motherfucker, my nigga. What you gonna do? Why your girl looking at you with a bald ass head looking at you? What you gonna do?
For one, she never let her shit fall out. She cut it before the
Bruh.
shit even hit. So her
Bruh.
hairline still
Just answer
The
the
bitch
question.
still got a cold hairline.
Just answer the question. Just answer the question.
Who she got faded by? Who
Just
get
answer-
her
Yeah,
fade?
you know, I'm gonna take my bitch to the
Kato.
baddest barber. She gonna close taper. My bitch gonna be looking like Jalen Rose around this
I
motherfucker.
hit her ass with the razor.
Answer the
Nigga,
question.
yeah, sharp temper, man. Give her the
Razor.
curve, love boy.
What you gonna do, Kato, for real? Be honest.
I probably wouldn't have brought her bald head ass to the show, so I wouldn't have to worry about the shit.
Mic drop. Shrink drop. Can we get
Shameless
some
bald
towels
fuck.
over here? White
I wouldn't have
towel.
brought no bald
Wipe
head
me
bitch
down.
to the front row.
Kato, why you fucking lying, man?
I'd have bought her a Gap hat.
Can we get somebody? Can we get some paper
Okay,
towels
look,
for this
okay,
drink?
look.
Fall on the ground on these
Answer
cords.
For real.
Let's get the motherfucking
Trauma is trauma.
This motherfucker about to
Cancer,
spill.
alopecia, trauma is trauma.
Okay, so if she was so
Stop
traumatized, why she say today, I'm not a woman that need protected? I wish she would have never did that. That's fucked
Can I
up.
get some paper towel? I'm trying to stop this shit from
Even
hitting
if
the
that's how
ground.
you felt, you wasn't supposed to
But
do
we're
that
not
in public.
we're not talking about
We
that.
gotta talk about that, and
We're
we
gonna
talk
get to that, but I'm gonna ask you, what would you do?
If
Like
it was
a hound
cancer,
stopping a river of fucking wine.
I would be
from
on
going
that
the
ass like
ground.
white on rice, but I wouldn't have gone up to no stage and done no shit. I'd have hollered at cuz in the back, me, you in the back, no audience.
I agree.
I'd have
Get
done
that-
that. I
that
wouldn't
part
have
right
hopped
there,
on
that
the
shit about the-
Oscar,
Thank
which
you.
I'm probably
Thank
have
you,
worked so
guys.
hard to be in this room, and I respect the room I'm in. And I'm gonna talk
Thank
to that
you.
nigga in the back at the after
Somebody
party.
was burning
You
some
know,
shit.
After we all snort some
Yeah,
coke
right.
together, I'm gonna slap the shit out of cuz.
Right.
Cause ain't that what they about to
Right.
go do anyway? But honestly, I wouldn't have
Right.
done it on. I don't think my impulses would have made me go on a direct stage right there. Knowing I'm nominated to, and I ain't never been nominated in my life. So I can agree a little bit as far as a percentage of what you're saying as far as trauma, because you got to have trauma for you to get that insane at that quick at that moment. And then that strut off. But what about the trauma we got to the house
You don't-
and still didn't get his dick sucked? The man still didn't get his dick sucked though.
Hey, the nigga
How
came
do
out
you
with a
know?
remix.
Because the bitch got
Why
the
we ain't
face,
talking about
I
the
don't need to
remix?
be protected. I do the erecting.
Why we ain't talking about the
That
remix?
bitch called September I seen her. I'm telling you. I
That
know
why
what the
we
bitch
ain't talking about the
did. Now his
remix?
memoirs is coming out.
No, he got a
They bid for
remix.
the what memoirs?
He got another song out. Nigga talking about that.
Because they bid for the memoirs. He got two people. They like, look,
They
we
got
gonna
a
put the
remix
William
out,
Smith
nigga.
shit up.
Entanglement,
Let's get
too.
the July I seen the shit. I'm gonna change month all the time for copyright
Nigga
reasons.
got entanglement too.
The
Right
November
now.
sound-
But
Yeah.
you said if somebody did something like that to your wife, you would have stood up for her.
Oh, off top, off top.
I would have
Yeah.
went
Done it
to,
the way the Will did it.
I wouldn't have done on
Absolutely.
stage right then.
Yuck said he would have did it the same way.
Because when it
That's yuck.
happened,
I'm not running on
I'm not
stage.
waiting. Probably the anger that I got gonna be calmed down. You know
Because
what I mean?
I'm
I'm
gonna
getting
be-
off right when it happened.
I'm gonna tell you
Period.
why I would have waited and compartmentalized my bullshit, because I really want this nigga to get to the point and to the meat of why I'm mad. I'm not here to embarrass him or show him up. I'm here for this nigga to know what the fuck. So I would have waited because I needed no audience, so no extra energy between me getting this point across. That's why I would have waited.
Fuck that.
I'd have had to
It's
get at
up.
that nigga
If it's
solo
up,
with
then
no
it's up,
audience.
then it's
What's up,
up.
love,
Because the
love?
nigga
Yeah.
Chris
Welcome to the blue
Rock
wall.
is like obsessed with Jada. This nigga, this ain't the first time he
But
been
remember, they
joking
had
about
that shit
it.
about when they boycotted the Oscars. So if we spinning off that energy, that changes this whole motive now. Simone, if this was about the last year when they tried to boycott and Chris Rock didn't do it, because why you think
No, that's not what happened.
No,
Chris
I'm
Rock,
saying, but if he just mentioned that, so if that has something to do with it, that changes the
Chris
narrative.
Rock been talking shit about them though.
Okay,
Man.
so it wasn't just about alopecia then.
No, it's a build-up. Like,
a
that was the
build-up.
final straw, my nigga. Like, every fucking award show, he going in on Jada.
Like he
but
went
who
in on
don't-
them. He
who
was
don't go in on
like
that?
Will and Jada's talking about boycotting the Oscars. He was like, were you guys invited anyway? Like, you know,
he
like
been going in on
been
them.
on them. For real, he been on them.
If that shit was really about alopecia, I'd have hollered at Cuz.
Hey, they
in the
saying
back.
Chris Rock really got a crush on Jada.
If I need some shock value,
Yeah, that's why he be on her like that. Yeah, this nigga's a creep. Like, you don't, like, remember when the bully used to pick on the chick because he liked her? That's the same shit that's going down with Chris
y'all-
Rock. Yeah, he liked her.
I believe
That
I
nigga
can believe that.
infatuated with Jada. He wish he could marry Jada, nigga. Speaking of Jada, do you think she fucking up his career?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
This nigga retired from
She
the
fucking up
academy,
his
all
soul.
types of shit.
Fuck that career. She fucking the man's soul.
I
up.
think okay. This some cold shit that I just seen. He planned a birthday party for her for her 30th birthday.
Right.
He took 3 months to plan this fucking birthday party. He was gonna have Mary J. Blige perform. No, he did. He had Mary J. Blige perform. He had somebody like film it as a documentary. Had all this
3
shit.
years
done
they
for her.
followed the bitch.
Right.
Remember?
Right.
He planned it for her. He planned her
And
40th
then
for 3
she told
years.
him, she said, "This is the most ridiculous thing ever."
For your ego.
Right.
And then you still out here. See, that's what I'm saying. So now,
The daughter writing Tupac comeback letters, like, please come back, my mommy miss you. Like,
and
yeah,
the
like,
little
what
bitch
the
never even met
fuck?
Pac. And so what I'm saying, and
Thug
that's
and piece
why
to
I
Pac.
said my thing would have been different last week when it just happened, because once I had 2 weeks to sit on it, because y'all was here last week, so much shit come out and your perspective changed. And Will is a victim of his own ignorance and his own thing about him not protecting his mom early, and so he felt he had to do something because he didn't protect his mom when his mom got hit by her dad when he was 9. And he, in his book, he talked about how that fucked him up, that he never was a protector. So it was other things deeper than that did. So I do agree percentage-wise of what you said.
Yeah.
But you asked me if I would have went up there at that instant. I can't lie and be like, yes, that's a lie.
If you
No, I
was in
wouldn't.
Will Smith's predicament.
If I was sitting up there in the front and he hit her with the G.I. Jane joke, I wouldn't have ran up there for 15 million Americans and slapped Cuz on TV. I wouldn't have done that. I'd have slapped Cuz backstage.
Fuck
could've
that,
got
man.
her.
Niggas playing with him too much, man. He like, these niggas play too much, man. First, I got to deal with Tupac. Now I got to deal with APOC. Now I got to deal with Chris Rock. Like, nigga, remember APOC?
Who?
Alcina.
Oh, yeah.
APOC.
Yeah.
August. APOC.
But let's
And
clear
then he came
that.
over to the house
no,
as
no,
the
no,
son's sick-ass homeboy.
We're not creating that narrative. Remember, they were separated. Will had a bitch and she had August. They were separated. So all this,
They still
she was
separated,
cheating
nigga.
on Will.
Yeah,
and-
August,
They still
it wasn't-
separated.
They all
October,
knew about
November.
it. They all knew about it.
Whatever
So,
month, she was getting that shit beast fucked.
listen, and Will had a bitch too.
Okay, so
It's
I'm just
understandable.
saying,
Y'all
y'all,
making
but
no
y'all
beef.
trying to create
You
this
ain't gotta
narrative
give
like,
me my
oh
mic,
well,
You
you
ain't
know.
Hey,
she was
shout out
with
APOC,
August,
my nigga.
And he had to deal with that. No,
Shout out APOC.
that's why I wasn't gonna do all that in front of everybody. Bitch, you been
You really hit
embarrassing
him
me at
up.
red tables and blue
Hit him
tables
up.
and bar mitzvahs and baby showers and everything.
the fuck you
That's
talking
all
about?
you've been doing is embarrassing me. Every time I go out with your little tennis ball ass, you embarrass me and bounce my heart around the damn room. No, I'm not slapping nobody on this my Grammy night. My Oscar night.
Nah,
I'ma
this
holler at
nigga
Cuz
a
later.
professional slapper. They said he be slapping
Bitch
niggas
wasn't
on the
even sitting
set.
at the table with Will.
They said he was
Bitch, you ain't
slapping.
even sitting with me.
Bro,
I'm
he
always
be-
sitting with the chocolate bitch and all other movies and shit.
Lupita.
What was the chocolate bitch? Yeah,
Lupita,
I'm sitting
yeah,
with
from
Lupita,
Black
bitch.
Panther. She was looking at
You
the
ain't
nigga
rubbing
like,
my balls
what?
when they announce my name. No, I ain't walking up there buckling my damn belt up for you, bitch. I'm gonna text that nigga. Where you treat me, bitch. Bitch, I'm gonna text him when I get home. I'm getting my Oscar tonight, though. Fuck you.
yeah, I agree with that part.
You don't fuck with me on nothing. You even got up there and my kids is writing letters to the deceased Tupac. That's
No,
fucked
for real,
up.
for real?
That's what he just said.
I think that was a joke, right?
No, that is real. Nigga, the daughter, nigga, wrote a letter to Tupac, said, we miss you, nigga, my mother wish you was back.
So you been talking to my daughter about Tupac like he the motherfucking Easter Bunny, bitch.
Yeah.
Like he's Santa Claus.
Yeah.
She wasn't, that little girl wasn't around for Pac. She
Not
ain't
at
supposed to
all.
know nothing on that deep level about this nigga.
Not at all.
Where the fuck y'all hear that at?
And your daddy playing
But
bad
the
boy.
letter is viral. You can go pull up the
All this
letter.
shit public
Yeah,
information.
it's all out there.
So no, I ain't going to my Oscar nomination night and me and Morgan Freeman and all my niggas. Nah, I'm gonna talk to Cuz later. I'm gonna text Cuz the way you treat me. You don't treat me like slap him on stage. Treat me. If Jada was my bitch.
Okay, is you finished? Because me and Simone already tapped in on it last week. You weren't able to tap in, so you
Yeah, I'm
got
finished.
yours up,
Yeah,
you done?
motherfucker.
All right, cool. Let me land on what I did last night. That's why I'm kind of slow, nigga. I need to re-energize or something. A 5-hour energy shot, man. So I do the Zoda Roaster show last night. He had Whack 100 up there. You know what I mean? So we gonna get Whack 100 and CEO Reek to this motherfucker, get an interview going. You feel me?
Shit.
But because of some shit that went down, you know what I mean? I'm trying to set up a celebrity boxing match. You know what I mean? I'm like, nigga, I got your next match. You feel me?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so, you know.
Damn.
Yeah. So end up getting drunk as fuck last night. All my town niggas was in the building, man. Shout out motherfucking Mont. You know what I mean? Shout out Beat a Weeder. You know, everybody.
Beat a Weeder, what up, bro?
You know, Cuzzo Fly, nigga P. We was all there, fucking with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I got too drunk, my nigga. Then woke up this morning and did the clubhouse shit for like 80 hours. You know, trying to set up the celebrity boxing match.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
It's finna go down like that.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, we gonna have Whack on this motherfucker, man. The whole 100 ENT shit, man. So, speaking of that, my nigga Chris Lockett, you know what I mean, our guest for the night, he was up there, man, real town business.
Wait.
man.
Before you go to Chris, you can't just jump over what you just said.
What'd I just say?
We gonna have Whack 100
Yeah.
and the whole crew.
Yeah.
What squad you trying to set up?
What do you mean? The celebrity shit?
Yeah, you just jumped over
Oh,
the
me
shit.
and them. Me and them. That nigga said some shit, he wanted to fight me and want to see me or something. I'm like, nigga, let's put it, get some bread. You feel me? So Whack be lining that shit up. So I got that Whack, like, Whack, I got your next
Okay,
celebrity.
yeah, I just want
ooh-wah.
everybody to know what the hell was going
Yeah, I
on.
got your next celebrity ooh-wah, man. Let me and this nigga get in the ring and get a check, man, and get it off my chest, you feel
Damn,
me?
that's gonna be a cold one. Looney versus Looney?
Oh my Lord, it's gonna be the ultimate. Whack 100 was like, yeah, nigga said that now I'm gonna beat your ass. I said, boy, you better stop playing with me, my nigga. You gonna get somebody hurt. Period. You'll get somebody
You
fucked
heard
up
it here
saying
first
shit like
on
that.
Smoke
boy.
Without Radio.
Period. Niggas don't want that smoke. Yeah, we already been there. He know about me. Nigga done smell my cologne, nigga. You know what it do.
Damn.
And don't be on there making
Hey, that's
tough
some
ass
OG
threats
shit.
and
That
shit,
nigga done smelled my cologne, my
Yeah,
nigga.
that nigga smelled all this cologne, nigga.
Nigga, he know
Frank
I don't
Ocean,
use
nigga, you know
vegetable
what
oils,
it do.
canola oil,
That
nigga.
nigga know exactly what it do.
Fried
chicken. But anyway, enough of the bullshit drama. That shit ain't gonna never happen. Let's get to Chris Lockett though, man. I see my man up there, you know what I mean? Real town, you know what I mean? Business, you know what I mean? Official tissue, man. Welcome Chris Lockett to Smoke Lot Radio, man. Yada-da. Chris, what it do, nigga?
Say something slick, man. You know, shit. I'm in here being entertained, man. I'm enjoying myself, you know.
Yeah, man. So you out here making moves and shit. What's your play out here? You know what I mean?
I came out here. I was rocking with the big homie Zoe.
Shout out
And,
Zoe.
You know, there for the Whack 100 play. I tapped in with my people at Space Mob, and I got some. I spent like 400 on this big old blunt for 420. So I came down here to grab that too. I should have brought this real exotic, a whole bunch of
yeah,
stuff
you supposed to show
the
that
big ro-
motherfucker.
And I was kind of rushing, but yeah. And you know, I came to tap in with you too, Yuck. You know, we have been talking in the future, and I had intentions of getting up to your platform.
Off top, my nigga. Welcome, my nigga. You
Yes,
got a
sir.
little history in the streets too, my nigga. You from Sobrani Park, nigga. You know, my family from Sobrani Park. My mama from Sobrani, my aunties, my uncle, my grandma lived there. My grandma, my grandfather, you know what I mean, lived there. On Adeline, what's it called?
Acalanus. You was
Acalanus,
telling me,
nigga.
yeah.
On
Yes, sir.
Acalanus, we live right next door to the Possums.
Yes, sir.
Like literally, right next door. We was on the corner. The Possums like kind of like two houses from the
I know
corner.
exactly where you at. You know, the Possums is like that's natives.
Right.
You know, you can't be from Sobrani and not know the Possums.
Possums,
You
my
know,
nigga, period.
some generation of the Possum.
Right.
So I went to school with Jermaine Possum, so I know the whole family, everything. But I know what you talk about. Real talk.
Yeah, so my mom went to Castlemont. That's how she met my father. You know what I mean? So yeah, my whole family is basically from Sobrani, so I got a lot of ties in there. My sister used to beat up 3 bitches at one time. She with all the shit. That's Sobrani Park. Oh shit. Dangerous, man. But Sobrani Park, man, is one way in, one way out. Like, nigga, and they with all this shit, my nigga. They got this shit like this hop. Like they sell like massive amounts of heroin, my nigga. So it's dangerous. Yeah, they robbing.
This East Oakland?
East Oakland.
Deep East Oakland.
East Oakland, my nigga. Them heroin niggas be trying to come in the fucking fiends. nigga, you gotta be strapped up to serve them niggas. They coming to rob you, right?
Oh, damn.
Them niggas come, nigga, you the old BGF nigga that fresh out the joint, hella buff and got some real plate coming to get that sauce. Nigga, he gonna try to lay you down, nigga. So you gotta be in them hop, you know what I mean?
Some
Them
of that
hop.
smack.
You gotta be with a chop selling hop, nigga, for real. Straight up. So tell us your upbringing, my nigga. Like, when did you start rapping? You know what I mean? Like, how'd you get your name? All that shit. I mean, your name is Chris Lockett. Your real name.
Chris Lockett, yes, sir.
So what made you go with that? Did you know my nigga Plan B?
Yes, sir. Personally.
I mean, legendary. So, you know, speak on your history in hip hop right quick. Give people a history lesson.
Well, man, come from Sabrani.
Danny from Sabrani, my other
guy,
nigga.
My guy.
Yeah,
He lived right
man.
across the street from me.
That's my nigga, man.
Literally. But, you know, Sabrani was one of them, like, almost about 95% black neighborhoods, man, and it was a lot of love, a lot of talent, a lot of stuff, man. Plan B kind of got us famous with the little rap, but he passed away quick. Rest in peace, Plan B. Then my cousin is delinquent Big V, so I got my.
Vidal, your cousin?
That's my blood cousin. Yes.
Ah, come on, man.
Yeah.
Big V, my nigga. Yeah, man. Vidal was a boss, my nigga. Like, nigga, when I was like, what, 18, 19, this nigga had boats and Harleys and shit. Young nigga getting paper, nigga. Yeah. Shout out to V. Delinquents, man. Shout out Stack, nigga. Real Bill Mob. You did.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, I got my first feature on Our House, and my problem was just staying out of trouble, staying out of jail. You know what I mean? Like when you and Pretty Black and all them, I was gone for all that. When you know what I mean?
Right.
But I remember it, the Jack, and I feel like I really should have been there, but I was in the streets, and so you know, you had to when you got in trouble, like nigga, you'll be out for 6 months, and you catch a case, and you come back 36 months later. Then you be out for a couple months and the same shit. It was a pattern. I had to learn how to break that pattern. And when I did, I was able to take the music shit serious.
So was you right when you was locked up?
Yes, sir. Come on, I wrote books. You know, that's all I did to pass. You had to escape. Man, you know, prison, like I done been locked up in Southern California. I did a year in LA County. Man, that shit is, they be trying to break you. So you gotta learn how to escape mentally, and then you gotta learn how to stay on your square while you in there too. You can't be running around stressing about your chick gone or none of that shit. You gotta stay focused and turn that pain into something creative. So we worked out and we rapped, you know, we'd gang up on the tables, beat on the wall, whatever. We wrote shit. And I was able to come home and manifest the same shit that I made in LA County with the fellas, and you know, give it to the people via Spotify, Apple Music, and things of that nature.
Who was your influences in this shit?
Man, Yuck was one of my influences.
Yeah,
was Too Short, Ice-T, Biggie, Tupac, the greatest rapper ever rapped. You know, Ron DMC. The list goes on and on. I'm heavily East Coast influenced. Cool G Rap, one of my favorites.
Cool G Rap.
G-Rap, my nigga, man. What's happening?
So speaking of you being incarcerated and stuff like that, how do you feel about like this culture of people saying a person is a snitch, but there's no paperwork on the person?
Well, from a professional aspect, you really don't need paperwork to tell a person is a snitch. It's gonna be in his movement and his body language when he get around the good fellas. Because when you get around the good fellas, you know it's consequence for your actions. So if nigga come around, he all shaky, what's wrong with your man? Why your man sweating? Something wrong. You did something wrong or it ain't right. But to answer what you're saying, those are cold allegations, and you need something to back it. You need something to back it. But the word from a good fella, me being a good fella to another good fella, if I say something, my word is golden. I have no reason to sput nobody. We've been in it, we walked the yard together. But a person that's not a good fella, you cannot bring those allegations up against a person and not be willing to pay the consequences if you don't have the paperwork.
Okay, so to segue off her question, what do you think about the new trend of how civilians are more worried about a person having paperwork and speaking on business of crime and all that shit as parts of their platform and parts of their existence on a media level? Not just niggas in the streets talking about such and such like this, don't do business with them. Yeah. It's whoop-de-whoop. It's more like, now civilians give a fuck. It's starting to be you pulling up shit on people that probably, you know, whatever the fuck case may be, as a platform, not as a actual, you trying to save somebody or warn somebody from getting into some bad business, which calls for paperwork to be brought up.
Yeah.
If it has something to do with something happening, now you can be an actor and a motherfucker gonna say, nigga, you jaywalked in 83, nigga, and you told on the nigga that didn't put his seatbelt on.
That's a good one,
You know what I'm saying?
Kato. And I would like to say that snitches only apply to the bad guys. If you never was a bad guy, you can't be a snitch. You're a civilian. That's your right. That's your right. Snitching only apply to the bad guy. Me and you had to be doing some crime, and I was pretending to be the bad guy, but when we got in trouble, and they like, you get 10 years, you could tell on your friend. Now I'm a rat. That makes you a rat.
So, I mean, we lost Nipsey Hussle, man. Like, a lot of niggas don't take, you know, you calling them a rat. You know what I mean? You gotta really have some proof or it's consequences,
but
man.
it's gangster rats out there too. It's
gangster
rats. They will gun you down.
See, and that's when it gets different.
What do you call a gangster rat?
My thing is this,
it's called a compensated registered informant.
Nah, he talking about, nigga, nowadays.
Sounds like somebody very familiar.
They get some money every month.
Nowadays, the killers is snitching.
Yeah.
So
that's
you got
what a
gangster rat
is.
Yeah,
somebody who killed a bunch of people, then he didn't want to do no more time. And you know this man, like, you really don't blast the snitch. If you're not gonna kill him, you should leave him alone. You know what I mean? What's blasting gonna do? Like, and then, I don't know.
I got a couple of my niggas, man, you know, doing double life and triple life, man, because some street niggas couldn't take the pressure. So they got the point doing the ET finger and shit and got my niggas triple life. But if it's that in the streets, you know what I mean, and it's up. Don't get the doing ET fingers when it's bad for you, you know? 'Cause it went both ways, you know?
I've been told on a couple times, and the logic in my situation was I beat him. Like one time I did 27 months on a murder that I didn't commit. And
somebody had the ET finger, somebody just pointed you out?
No, listen, it was like 6 different statements from 6 different people with 6 different ways of me killing somebody. And some detective or somebody thought that made enough sense to hold me for 27 months.
Wow.
Glad you beat that nigga. That's a hard one.
Yes,
Real niggas don't come back and able to talk your shit you talking, you know what I mean? Because it's a lose-lose for us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's a lose-lose, especially when you're African-American going against the system. It's a lose-lose. They definitely don't want you to win.
No.
The more they fill up them the motherfucking cells, the more money they get. The more they put you on that bus to go to court, the more money they get. Yeah. You know, so it's a hustle, my nigga. So the more bodies, the more money. So they don't give a fuck. They want you to lose. They want a nigga to do 25 with an L. That's 25 years of hella money coming from that one prisoner.
That one prisoner.
You feel me?
And they also want the only dialogue about a nigga to be negative shit like that, to where if we make that a popular motherfucking type of social income, everybody platform will just stay on that shit, and we'll never hear no motherfucking winning stories. We always gonna hear such and such and such. Such and such. Shit get tedious to me. Especially coming from people that don't break the law.
I think that shit should stay in the streets. I don't like how they doing the new shit with the platforms. Like, that shit should stay in the streets. I think if a nigga is snitch, he should be questioned by his neighborhood and the niggas that he snitched on.
Involved and people
the people that's involved, like these outside niggas,
information he gave.
Outside niggas have no business on that.
That shit shouldn't be nobody motherfucking business.
How do you guys feel about, what if an individual get interviewed and he's a rat and the person interviewing him don't bring it up? Like, how does that work?
It depends on what the content of the interview is about.
Yeah, I think
you go
me
first.
Me personally, I think that's street business. So I'm not gonna ask a nigga. I done had a few people that got accused, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go there and ask them their personal business. That's street business. That shit shouldn't be on no social media platform. That shit should be handled in the streets, you know?
If I got you in here on what you do with your life as far as music or entrepreneurial shit, I'm gonna ask you questions that's gonna impact the betterment of what the fuck you on the show for.
True. Facts.
Whatever you
Lay
did on
Law,
that
what up,
we can talk about that outside off a blunt if you so inclined.
Come on, man, it's rare, man. We see the big homie in this motherfucker, man.
Show. I don't know you.
That'd be about some serious money, my nigga.
You some hot shit and you made it to my show, so I'm gonna find out how the hotter shit can be shown to the people so you can get stay.
Grab you some of this.
That's what the purpose of coming on the show be
Grab
about,
some.
to me.
Real spill.
I don't really have a concern about any criminal activity that I don't know nothing about.
Real spill.
Think my nigga Chris Lockett, man. He bought that, man. Said that's the real power. You feel me? From the Bay Area, my nigga.
You know, if you know so much shit, you get conspiracy with the feds.
Say something
I
slick.
don't want to know
Say
too
something
much.
Slick. Say something
Shit, just
slick.
let me know when
Chris,
Cuz
this the
single
owner of the
drop.
building, one of the owners of the building that own this whole shit.
Okay.
He said he love it. Lord, he said this is the best shit he ever been to.
Yes, sir. Salute, King.
Lay law on this motherfucker, man. Thank you,
So
man.
do you have any music projects you're working on right now?
Yes, I got a project out right now
Love you
called
too, my
Never
nigga.
Die Alone, Part 2, Survivor's Guilt. And The Dominion is up next.
All right, The Dominion is up next.
Yes.
Can you give us more insight on what made you come up with that title?
Well, it's a remake of a 22-year classic that the Delinquents had put out 22 years ago. I was fresh out and I got to shine on a couple of the songs, and it's like you can't be from East Oakland and not know about the Dominion, or so I brought it back to life. I got the blessings from G-Stack, my big cousin, and V White, my big cousin, and I was really they pup. I was they pup, and I gravitated to them, so I wanted to pay homage to the greats from my city.
Yeah, Delinquents is heavy, man. Like they one of the dudes that don't a rap group that really don't get the credit that they get. Like they was one of the first two niggas to really put on as far as a rap, like street rap shit. You know, then came the Loonies after that. Then came 3 Times Crazy. But it was Delinquents first.
Yes.
Straight up, Delinquents was first putting in work, my nigga. They made that dope ass song with Numb, Alleyway. You know what I mean? All that shit, bro. So yeah, they been putting up numbers and shit and doing it big on the independent side of the game. They was on the West Coast Bad Boys with Master P. So legendary niggas, my nigga, straight up.
Oh yeah, I used to love the West Coast Bad Boys CDs, man. They have all the like songs from niggas that, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, they record label was called Dank or
It was
Die.
all
Dank
the
and Die
niggas.
Records.
Dank or Die, nigga. That was their record label.
Say
Dank
something
or
slick.
Die.
Yes, sir.
Man, speaking of dank, man, talk about what's the difference, man, between Bay Area weed and LA weed, man.
Well, I carry my personal everywhere I go, so I'm always smoking.
We
up
like that
at
OG.
home. Yeah, I'm always
Okay.
smoking. Cause I can't take grabbing something. You know, my tolerance is too high to even risk trying to. I can't risk it.
Can't violate your lungs like that.
Nothing
but premium.
I start freaking out when I ain't got no weed to smoke, man.
Oh, me too,
Yeah,
bro.
I
That's
start
me.
freaking out.
That's
Yeah.
me, my nigga. I be having goddamn anxiety attacks.
Yeah, that's my medicine.
I flash on wifey. She like, nigga, go smoke. Like, you nigga, you need to smoke, nigga. Then come back and holler at me. Like, she'll get me in the morning time, and I be hella grumpy. I ain't took my wake and bake.
Oh,
like, nigga,
man.
go smoke. Then we'll talk about it. Yeah,
I
I'm a
walk
grumpy
around that
nigga without the
motherfucker
tree,
talking,
baby.
Who the fuck got the water on? Since when the water start being so wet?
Shit
Wet
like
ass
that.
water in this
Stupid
house.
shit. I
Find
wake
me
up.
where the dry water bitches at. Yeah, weed had you tripping off bullshit. Sweet ass motherfucking syrup. Since when syrup been so sweet? You know, I put honey on my. Never mind, yeah.
We got y'all like that? That's crazy.
It's heavy,
You
man.
want tequila?
Like, shit, man. Give me my G. It's gonna be all bad.
So what's
For
the
real.
longest you ever went without smoking?
In jail, it was different. I done did a few years in jail, but like, I don't
You
know.
wasn't hitting them bananas and Bible papers and all the bullshit?
It all depends on where I was at. Like, when I did that San Quentin time, it was like I was on the street. But some places, like I did Orange County time, and that was the worst time I ever did. I did a year in Orange County, and I felt like I was a slave in that motherfucker.
Yeah, them white boys
I felt
ain't
like
playing
a
in Orange
prisoner
County.
of war
I ain't
in
never
that
been locked
motherfucker
up
for
out
a
there.
year. That Theo Lacey facility.
Theo Lacey.
It wasn't a good
That ain't
experience.
him, huh?
Then, look, after that, I went to LA County for a year. Nigga,
know,
I
that's a
thought
whole
I was
nother
in
place.
I thought I was on Soul Train or something. They did so much wiggling in there. They got escalators, elevators,
yeah.
Oh,
Fish
wow.
Fry
Yeah,
Friday,
you going all over the
Junior.
place, you going on the roof.
That's the first county jail I ever been in that had Muslim service. I say, oh yeah, these niggas got it. We ain't got Muslim service in Santa Rita, none of that shit.
No.
Man, come on, man. I've never been in the county jail that had Muslim. You get a kufi, a Quran, the first
Ramadan, they got the,
Ramadan.
you get to come out and shit. You had niggas faking it, getting their ass whooped though, playing like they wasn't with it. Like, pill call niggas your ass beat, talking about you with the whoop and you ain't praying with us, nigga. You just trying to get out the cell, get chin, nigga.
No.
Hear some sweet
Real
chin
talk.
music. On my mama, that shit was serious. That's crazy. I was gonna ask you about that LA County shit. What years was you in there? I was gonna ask you about something.
Not too long ago, like I believe 2000. I probably did the year in Theo Lacey from 2012
LA
to
County,
13.
fuck them.
Okay, 13 and 14. 13 to 14.
Oh, okay, so it was all young nigga movement. I was saying early 2000 when they had that infamous 2000 floor.
Yeah.
When they just didn't want to go on that floor.
You know,
it was dominated.
As a criminal, and you know, L.A. County is something you didn't want to land in. We heard stories about people was dying in L.A. County more than some of the penitentiaries.
Yeah.
So
Johnny
niggas
J.
ain't see L.A. County about nothing.
Johnny J killed himself in that motherfucker.
Johnny J killed
The
himself?
producer, he jumped off the tier thing.
Yeah.
Why?
The one who did How Do You Want It?
Tupac producer jumped off a tier.
I was in there that year.
What the fuck?
2003.
That's how he died?
2003, yeah.
I didn't know that.
2002 or 3.
Oh, wow.
2004 was so turned up. Off camera, I give you the details, but it was like niggas that were civilians and wasn't really about the gang LA culture and what was going on in those years of that jail. Man, he was in there for like warrants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Why they didn't put him on Celebrity Row? Because I was on Celebrity Row.
Maybe
With cocaine.
With,
but by him being a
caffeine,
producer,
caffeine.
he don't have the face of a front man rapper. He's a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just a dude in there for being drunk or something, like right quick.
Right.
Send him to the county before court, but the torture in there, he killed himself in there.
That's crazy.
Torture?
man.
What kind of torture?
It depends on where you get housed.
Yeah.
It's all about
That
the housing.
that
That's why I wanted
400
to
was
know what
Manny
year
too.
he went.
That 400 was Manny. That 4 flow was Manny.
4,000 and
Yeah.
certain Charlie Baker did certain shit.
We
It's
was
a
on
thing.
we was on 400 on Death Row, and right next to Death Row is Celebrity Row.
Yeah.
So we sharing showers with the murderers and shit. You know what I
But
mean?
the
It's
dangerous
one
part,
shower at the end
but
of
the
each
dangerous
tier.
parts be the more general populated parts because, you know,
Facts.
things can happen. Them dorms.
Facts. No, the
You know what
dorms
I'm
is very
saying?
dangerous.
You go to Medium North and hit that blue wall. You know what I'm saying? They give the blue wall treatment.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I
Wayside,
was
that is one of them too, right?
Yeah, that's Wayside. That's what I'm talking about,
Nobody
Wayside.
wanted to go to Wayside
Fuck
when I was
Wayside.
in there.
Nigga, I did a month in a hole in Wayside.
Yeah,
nigga, fuck
nobody
them.
wanted to go over there.
You ain't at Magic Mountain. Shit called Castaic.
Wayside is
But
it.
yeah, though, man, we gonna talk about some good shit. I just want to bring that
But
up.
nah, I like my land
Real
back
shit.
on what Chris said about how he was able to plan, plot, and strategize and then get out
Yeah.
and make his plans materialize. You know what I mean? That's what I did. You know what I mean? I was locked up in Los Angeles camp in the town for a year. You know what I mean? I was locked up with Fooney. You know what I mean? Demo, the youngster from Frisco, that be with JT and them.
Yes, both
You
of
know,
them my guys.
And we was rapping like a motherfucker, like you say, niggas beating on their chest, beating on desks and shit. That's what made me come up with the Loonies, you know what I mean? The Ice Cream Man wrote all that shit in jail, got out and executed that shit. And now you got what we got is the Loonies and 5 on all that shit, but that shit was all planned in jail. I had none but time to think and none but time to rap. It slowed me down. When I was in the streets, I was too active that I can't sit down and write a rhyme, nigga. I gotta watch out for the task force, watch out for these niggas, sell my shit, get my shit off, go recop, chop, do the whole shit. It's a daily thing. I ain't got no time to just sit down and write raps, but that shit sat me down, and I was able to write the raps and manifest the shit like you said. So, you know, any good, I mean, jail is negative, you know what I mean? What do you gotta say to people that glorify going to jail? Like, niggas act like you gotta go to jail to be a real one, you know?
Well, I think that was kind of old school because, you know, a lot of people ain't going to jail. It's like they used to back in the day. But, yeah, jail has been glorified. But the flip side of jail is jail saved a lot of people's lives. And they didn't know it
saved
while
my
they was
life.
going through what they was going through. So I always say life's a journey. Don't alter your journey. You know, if you fucked up and you in a situation, face it like a man. Don't try to throw it on because you never know. You could go in there and come out a whole different person. You know what I mean? So with me, it just kind of go back to my upbringing. My mother used to always tell me things like, don't be a follower. You know what I mean? And if you did it, stand on it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I agree with that, my nigga. I agree.
Most
Shout out
definitely.
Malcolm X. You wouldn't have Malcolm X if it weren't for prison. He went in there as Red, came out Malcolm X.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, you could turn a negative into a positive. You know what I mean? Niggas write books. Niggas became great authors. You know what I mean? Shout out, whatchamacallit, what's his name? Monster Kobe wrote his book.
Monster
Locked
Cody.
Up.
Monster Cody.
Monster Cody. Locked
Rest
up.
in
Yeah,
peace.
he was locked up. They got one of the most famous. And I liked this book because it was like how we talk.
Yeah.
It was plain English, like street talk, slang and shit. So I read that nigga book like an hour. You know, it was real simple, straight to the point, but it was a dope-ass book that was circulating all through the pen.
I want to throw something in what you just said about the glorifying jail. I want to bring this to some people's attention. About 2 or 3 people in my immediate circle have never been arrested, has no arrest history, and they've been on the field and did just as much as I did,
If not
or more.
Because they've been there.
You know, but jail wasn't never no sharp shit.
I was gonna
There
say
wasn't
that.
the real sharp people, you never know their name, you never know they existed.
Right.
They ghosts.
Yeah,
You know what I
they work
mean?
in silence.
The real niggas,
You know what I mean?
the real,
Yeah.
because I got like 3 friends like what you just named.
Free to Gov,
And
nigga,
I'm
my
like,
cousin the
y'all
Gov
niggas
locked
are
up,
real
nigga.
niggas because you
Real
niggas ain't
seminary
never
shit.
been caught.
Yeah.
You niggas ain't they like nothing like whatever, you know what I'm saying, the enigma that y'all been working under. Shit, you the real nigga, because I'm like, you niggas like, oh, you had to walk the yard. I'm like, well, no, that shit really wasn't, shit was just a waste of my time. Cause shit, you know what I'm saying, wasn't all it's cracked up to be, it wasn't that vicious, and I wasted a gang of time, you know what I'm saying, in that motherfucker.
Jail
lying to the
happened
kids, I'm
for,
at school.
When you
Daddy at school.
the reckless, a lot of reckless, you know, living reckless got you a lot of jail time. That's what I want to say. A lot of the,
Speaking
you know,
of-
Worshiping
Speaking of
butter
living-
and dominoes.
niggas not having nothing to lose, and niggas didn't know their value. So we was out there thugging to the extreme until you caught on that, hey, these people was benefiting and sending their kids to college off this bullshit they locking me up for. It's the system, it was the trap.
Quick question, man, about our stomping grounds, man.
Say something slick.
My cousin, KP, hello. You know what I mean?
Hello.
Mr. Hello himself, man. He called the Bay Area the players' graveyard.
Okay.
Do you think that the Bay Area really honor and cherish their hip hop moguls, their hip hop artists? You know what I mean? With the death of the Jacker, with Keith the Sneak getting shot up, put in a wheelchair, with Kafani being shot up, put in a wheelchair, Yo Homie Plan B being taken out. You know what I mean? And so many others. You know what I mean? Do you think that the Bay Area really got love for their rap artists?
I would say yes and no. I would say yes and no. The people that know, like, you know, when we ran into each other yesterday, how, you know, we was interacting with each other, that old school shit mean a lot to some people, and to the young people it means nothing.
Right.
So that's why I say yes and no.
Right. Yeah. A lot of I think the youngsters don't respect shit. Period. They don't respect their parents right now. It's like for real. They beat up their mama and their daddy. So with that being said, the game has changed, my nigga.
Can I say something? And then I would like to also add that in the era I grew up listening to y'all sounded like East Oakland. Right now, if you go to our music scene, you know, you get a little Detroit, a little bit of maybe
Chicago.
this here and this here.
Chicago.
It don't sound like it sound
Like us, yeah.
when the Loonies was making Ice Cream Man and Yada Da Mean and the Slick.
See, I
Shit.
put my hat
Crazy.
on around this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
You know.
Yeah, it's different. The
It's
youngsters is all rapping alike. That's the only thing I don't like about their music. It's either drill, it's either trap, it's either
It's trendy.
auto-tune,
It's
either
trendy.
melodic.
They
yeah.
going after whatever's winning.
They don't even
If
like to
somebody
mix the
start
shit. They
winning,
just drop that
everybody
shit.
on it.
And
Y'all
everybody.
can't hate on the youngsters because
Nah,
y'all
we
was
not.
once
No,
youngsters.
we not hating. It's just
But
different.
back in the day, you had to be original. That's why the whole
Yes.
Master P beef started. Because niggas like, why you beefing with P? He's saluting you. It's like, no, back then, you couldn't steal nobody's
wasn't
shit.
about-
It was
yeah, yeah,
whack to be stealing
Yes.
it or biting.
Yeah.
That shit was
Period.
biting.
Like,
That
nigga,
shit
B
wasn't
Street was all,
flattering and
you
that.
biters.
Yes.
Nigga, you niggas
That
is
was the
whack. You
rule.
biting, B. That was
That
my
was the rule.
move, son. You been stealing my moves.
Yeah, that shit
Nigga, you
was
see
real.
that on B Street? You see that?
Words, all that shit.
Yeah, if
couldn't
you
tell
steal a
nigga
nigga
nothing.
anything,
Hat, how
slang.
you was hat, height. Why you think you got
You
so
can't
many
even
styles
tag
from
the
80s
same
and
way
90s?
I'm
You
tagging.
can't tag the
You can't
same
tag
way,
the
so
same way.
That's why our era got so
Yeah.
many styles, because originality was the core recipe.
Yeah.
That was
Right.
the root
Right.
of the gumbo. That was
Right.
the root. It was
You couldn't
originality.
be a biter. You couldn't sound the same.
So you gonna get a gang of niggas that's dope, but don't sound alike, because you can't sound alike, because it won't be accepted. Once
Right.
everybody got lazy, it was like, well, fuck it. Record companies say, well, do you have one that sounds like this?
I think New York.
Exactly.
Like,
The
you have
radio
one
did that
that
too.
sounds
We
like
wanted the
this.
radio. We want a song that sound like this. And
no, the
that's what
label.
we should- Yeah, the
You
label.
want a song that's
Yeah.
then it gets to the radio.
Yeah.
The label change. The
They
label
get
be
the-
A&Rs, nigga. They
Yeah,
set these people up with
get
these
to
songs
want to
and
make some
producers.
microwave music right quick.
Yeah.
Well, give me some.
Hold on. Let me
what's
land
the
on.
guy name? You know what I'm saying? That's how they
Let me land on it right quick. You talk about the Bay. I think it's New York more New York. They lost their sound completely.
They don't have no sound.
Them niggas don't sound like nothing New York.
Not the
Nothing.
New York we grew up on. Not the New York.
Nothing New York. They completely lost their sauce, my nigga. You got some niggas in the town that still, rap the same.
That's crazy.
As the
You
old
brought
school.
that up. That's
New York lost
New
all
York
their
definitely
juice.
has lost.
They used to have the juice with Pop. They don't got no juice, no
Yeah.
juice, no rice, no champagne, no nothing, son.
Yeah.
Word.
They done turned to orange to Pruno.
What about Atlanta?
Atlanta
They
been
got
the
their own
Mecca.
thing because they
doing
support
their thing,
themselves so much. They don't need an outsider.
But
come
everybody's
support
trying to sound like Future.
Atlanta sound like Atlanta.
Yeah,
that's
you don't
facts.
know
Like,
Atlanta
that's
when you
facts.
hear it. You hear
Facts.
Atlanta from a mile away.
They got a place to take their music straight to the bitch club.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
You know
That ain't a
Atlanta.
culture in LA. So the streets gotta like it. And the city gotta like it in New York. Certain, everybody cultured, but the Bay got that motherfucking culture at the strip club, so the music just gotta go right to the bitch.
Right. Period.
Don't pass go and you gonna get the little chicken shit 200.
That auto-tune shit is getting out of hand, man. Like, every nigga ain't a singer, my nigga. All you quiet singing
Yeah,
ass
all
niggas
you
can't
niggas
sing,
sound
bruh.
like
Period.
Phony Braxton.
Phony Braxton. That shit, man. I'm tired of the singing shit, man. You can't be a lover boy and a goddamn gangster at the same time, man. You gotta choose
You
one
just
or the
gotta
other,
do it
my
on
nigga.
side A and side B, like back
Yeah,
in the
let me
day.
hear something, man.
You
can't
can't
be,
listen to the fast side of
you
the
say you need a
Josie
blunt?
album.
Yeah, I need a blunt.
Ah, shit. You know I'm smoking booger blunts, right?
Oh shit.
You don't want the booger blunt.
See if I have the vocoder.
This ain't even
the
a-
little,
yeah,
the
man.
little
You
talk
got
box.
something over there?
Booger Blunt.
You got a boogerless blunt?
What's a booger blunt? You got to break it down.
No, he
You
got
gotta put them to
boogerless.
my nose.
He smokes through his
Yeah,
nose.
so I'm not gonna pass you this.
At least you telling me. Some
I'm
niggas
giving you
don't
a
say
warning, my nigga.
I'm just like, all right, bro, here you go.
I got
Say
some.
something slick.
Oh, you gotta have sis roll you another one. Here you go. Yeah, here you go to ooh, wow.
Whole nother nugget in that
Wow.
Whole nother nug be in that motherfucker.
You feel me?
That's a whole nother nug be in that blunt.
Yeah, get that man right.
Straight green Simon.
So how long you been doing that, Keith?
Right here, man.
Smoking through the nose.
I got a dental work.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I got an open fucking gum.
But the
I'm getting a
pimps do
tooth
that.
put in.
I never, this is my first
Down the
time
Magic
hearing
Yeah,
Wand.
I'm
All of
getting,
them do it.
I'm
The
getting
pimps
a
do
tooth
it.
put in. So they
Yeah.
said I can't smoke through my mouth for 6 months. I said 6 months? I can't do it for 6 hours, let
I thought it
alone
was
6
because
months.
of the pimp shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I got it from Don Juan.
Yeah, because
because, but I
B-Real
can't
TV?
smoke through my mouth.
Remember on B-Real TV,
Oh,
that first
speaking
time?
of
I
Don
fuck up
Juan,
the
speaking
shit.
of Don Juan, the Players Ball is this weekend in San Diego.
Oh shit, I'm going.
If anybody wants to go.
I going. So you say you had some questions for me, man. What, you gonna put me in the hot seat, man?
No,
What you
no.
talking about? Nigga, I got some questions for you too, yeah.
Okay, you know you got some airtime with one of the most important people of the Bay Area, who responsible for swag in the South, Mac Dre, man.
Oh, that's my guy.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask, where you think the Bay would be in this situation if Mac stayed alive?
Nah.
I don't think so either.
Nah, I think it will stay like how it was. Everybody
Yeah.
still be getting hyphy, thizzing and shit. It'll stay our style. I think LA benefited off of that a lot. You know what I mean? After he died, they started doing their jerk movement and all that. You know what I mean? It was the same thing. So I think they actually, you know, when he died, you know what I mean? Niggas took the ball. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they became famous off the sound. You know what I mean? So I think niggas should have just stuck to the play that Dre laid out. You know what I mean? 40 was rocking with it. Everybody. I was our sound.
Okay, yeah. Let me on that question. What he said. So when the niggas from LA did do what you just said, a lot of the niggas from the Bay start getting more grimier with they shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
far
Facts.
as more super street, and not as much of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
they
it's kind of like
they
well,
kind of
shit.
fell back.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Because I
And
think
LA
Jay
had it.
Stalin and them and the Little Blood and a lot of them niggas got more.
Yeah, they was on like that Jagger type of music, that slow,
Yeah,
pain
but it was
type
back,
of
yeah.
music. It
Mob-
wasn't
like
hyphy
mob
and
shit,
it wasn't that.
He wasn't doing that.
It
Yeah,
was mob,
yeah.
mob music. They
Mob
switched it up
music.
to mob
Mob
music.
music.
That was
okay.
our signature
I want
sound,
to ask you that because I
mob
never
music.
asked you that because I remember it was like,
switched
I'm
it
like,
up
well,
to
no,
mob
them niggas
shit.
shit is kind of like,
It got mellow. It
nobody
wasn't-
started,
yeah.
niggas started, yeah, okay.
It got mellow on us, you know what
That
I
was
mean?
the G-Funk. That's kind of like G-Funk a little bit because
near,
it
damn
was a
near.
funk on it. It's like it ain't the bars and the landing of the, I do this and do, you know what I'm saying, but yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to the Jack,
Music
man.
changes though because of the mode and the dynamic of the street emotion.
I think
Yo,
if
Mac
Dre
Dre was gone,
alive,
so it was
man,
like how when Nipsey, no, not to cut you off, South Central niggas no more voice now.
Yeah.
Ain't really no South Central rappers. We hold on. Snoop Dogg, that's Long Beach. Oh, you know what I'm saying? We hold on everybody.
Yeah.
South Central got like Dub C, Ice Cube, Nip, Corrupt. You know what I'm saying? We,
Yeah.
you know, so when we lost a nigga that was a homegrown nigga, we inherited Tupac.
Yeah.
Los Angeles just inherited a dope nigga.
Y'all inherited me too, man.
Yeah, he live in too.
I'm gonna go to say Warrior.
He a Golden State Laker.
A Golden State Laker.
Yeah.
Golden State Laker.
You Golden State
My
Laker.
bad, I'm Golden State Laker.
Yeah, he a Los Angeles Warrior. You know what I'm saying? so it was like we inherited Pac. Nip was homegrown. Mac Dre was homegrown. Like, so that was like how Brooklyn felt about Biggie.
Yes, sir.
So when they was like, you know, that was like when Tupac died, when Nip died. I said, but to LA, it was like when Biggie died to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the nigga at the liquor store one time, actually. Like Biggie was at the chicken spot rapping. Mac Dre was a homegrown nigga. I was in Oakland when that happened, off 60-something. Not too far, doing a song with a partner. And that had happened. And this whole streets had turned into the whole thing that I didn't feel until I felt when Nipsey Hussle, when Ermias died, as far as the store owners and that's, I was on 60-something. In Oakland, about to leave that Monday. It was a Sunday. Whatever happened, it was a Sunday.
It was Halloween.
It was a
The day after Halloween.
Yeah. And I went to see my
November 1st.
family out that way, and I was right there, like down the street, because where I was at, my boy, I was on one of them high-ass hills, and he was like, "Yeah, what you doing right down the street?" So that's why I compared that, because I was out in that city, and then I had to go to the store, you know, before you get some blunts, and the whole thing had changed out there to where everybody like, you know what just happened? You know, and then it was that. And then it was the same type of, that's crazy.
You gotta watch your chest, man.
Another question I got for you, Yuck.
Chest got a mind of his own.
Yuck, what made you get Coogee Rap, man?
Oh man, that's one of my influences, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could tell by how, you know, with my metaphors and shit, I get a lot from Coogee Rap. That was one of my favorite artists besides Ice Cube and Scarface. You know what I mean? You put Ice Cube, Scarface, and Coogee together, you got Yuck. Period. That's
What about
it's called.
Dylan?
And Dylan!
All five of them motherfuckers. Dylan, and Dylan.
Dylan!
Who's
Yeah, definitely
Dylan?
Dylan.
You look at my nigga.
This nigga must be
Making the bed. Dylan! Spits fire, hot fire. Dylan!
This nigga must be
Jamaican
dope.
nigga.
This is a hard-ass classic Local Out moment.
Nah, I
Put
call
that in our classic
Jamaican nigga,
Local Out
bruh.
archive. That was a dope one. My nigga say he must be dope because if Yuck fucking with him. No, that's a joke we say off the Yuck making the band when Puppy had the niggas and people getting cheesecakes and shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so we just be clouded off that shit, but that was dope.
So I got a question for you. Was you around when Too Short was fucking with your neighborhood? Like a lot of the Dangerous Crew was from your neighborhood.
I wouldn't say the Dangerous Crew from my neighborhood. My big homies was always with Short, but I was around, but as the element of one of the youngsters.
Yeah. See? Yeah. Too Short had that goddamn Sobrani, goddamn Brookfield, nigga, all mobbing, nigga, for real.
But okay, so the funny thing was they was like, they grew up together. So he had his, you know.
Where
like,
is Short from in the town?
they say Short come from LA.
They say,
I know he's from LA, but what turf he from?
What you mean they say?
I mean, come on.
What does that mean?
Come on.
Yeah, where's Too Short from?
85th. I'm gonna say 85th.
85th.
I'm
Right.
saying,
85th
they
is
say,
what?
Hey,
the
by
legend
way,
of Too
hold
Short.
on, by way of Sobrani Park.
By way
I
of
would say
Sobrani
that.
Park, facts.
85th,
That's
by
what
way
I
of
remember,
Sobrani
him in the
Park,
80s, you know what I mean? Being
Because
in the
that's
80s.
we always, you know, Short had the same
I ain't
crew
gonna
for
say
about
my
30
royalty,
years.
but I'm
Still
like,
got the same crew.
The same crew for about 30 years or better. The same homeboys hanging together.
Rest in peace to Boo, my nigga.
The big homie.
Yeah, rest in peace
I
to
used to
Boo,
have to
my
sneak
nigga.
and
So,
listen.
So I never heard anybody say they say he from. Y'all know where's Too Short from? Where's he from?
I mean, I was saying it like
The
that because I
85th.
didn't see his birth certificate,
Sobrani.
so, you know, the word
85th
was...
No, I
Brandon.
just meant the city,
Yeah,
not
yes,
like
sir.
what hospital.
Okay, so you being from Sobrani, did niggas vouch for him being from there?
Now, he's been around, Short done been around
Yeah,
me
Short
for
from
about
that block.
25 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he's an honorary Sobrani Park member.
facts.
And 85th feel the same way about him.
Brookfield, the whole shit. You feel me? Yeah, show connected. He had some niggas, man. They tap danced on CNH at the Summer Jam.
Oh, they got that Gregory Hines?
Oh man, got the Gregory Hines on the nigga Jerry Curl. Goddamn turned the perm into a blowout.
Split your valley to a fade.
Turned the perm into a blowout, my nigga.
Get up.
Listen, Freddie Park is about business, nigga. They ain't playing new games, Jermaine.
my mama.
Yeah, you better leave them niggas alone, man. Speaking of short, man, what's your top 5 Bay Area rappers, my nigga?
Oh, man.
It's the Young Mouth 5 at 5, man. You gotta do the 5
Oh,
on the 5,
yeah,
my
it's
nigga.
time now.
It's time,
It's
till you
time.
win. It's
I'm
time.
gonna ask the question about you talking about. Does he got anything to do with like lyrical or gangster?
That's your business
Okay.
right there.
Yeah,
what
however
saying,
you
stuff.
wanna critique it,
5.
that's you.
And you only get 5, no honorable mentions, and if they're a group, that's one person.
Too Short. The Delinquents.
Somebody else get the next 5 on the 5.
Oh, I got it.
Shit, man. Casual.
Casual,
Danny from Sobrani.
Danny from Sobrani,
And Plan B.
and playing motherfucking B.
Okay. Okay.
I'm talking about that pill that bitch gonna get down her throat if she keep on acting like that.
What?
Never mind. Plan B.
You know what, Kato?
I made some Plan B now laters. I was gonna get some of the bitches.
You know what?
I'm just trying to make sure.
Plan B
everybody-
down later.
Your favorite top 5 motherfucking comedians.
Shit. Richard Pryor. Bebe Kids. What was it?
Robert Harris.
Robert Harris. Red Fox. Eddie Murphy.
Ooh, we got a fire one.
Let me see. Man,
Who makes you laugh? Think about it.
I got a lot of Martin Lawrence.
Yes.
Martin Lawrence.
Yuck! He said Lil Duval. Yeah, he said that's like number 2.
We got nigga, hell no. Hold on, man. Let me
He
put my
didn't
mic
say
on.
no little Duval.
Oh, you lying?
He
We
lied.
about to go, nigga. That
No,
nigga
you
better not say no
comedian.
Duval, nigga.
This your favorite category. I had to wait
Oh,
for him.
we on the
I had to wait for
comedians?
him to come back. Yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't let a motherfucker do that without
He
you.
said Robin Harris, Martin, Red Fox.
Richard Pryor was first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Richard
that's
Pryor was
he knows
first.
games.
And then he said,
And I'm disrespectful because I left Eddie Murphy out of there. But Eddie Murphy, come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and then them other people. I was
The
on.
mother niggas.
the mother niggas.
Okay.
But it's a lot of great comedians, though. I don't want to. It's a lot
No
of great
females?
comedians. It's some good shit talking females, but I couldn't give you 5 of them.
Your top 5 gangster movies.
This and no top 5 gangster movies.
Ooh, hit with
Scarface.
the movies. You wasn't ready for that
Yeah,
yet.
that's a new one, nigga.
Hey.
Scarface.
Yep.
Heat.
That shootout.
Gotta be Goodfellas. You done said Goodfellas.
Ain't
so
nobody
many
got
times.
that shoot nothing.
The nigga said if you a Goodfella, my nigga.
Tony Brasco and The Departed.
Donnie Brasco. That
Tony
nigga said
Brasco.
Tony
Donnie
Brasco.
Brasco.
That's too much gas up there. That nigga
I
said
should have
Tony Brasco.
That would be a dope ass
King
rap.
What about, nigga, one of my favorite gangster movies is goddamn fucking the shit with Cameron and them. Paid in full, my
That
nigga.
was good. That was good.
But that ain't his, young.
I just said one of mine, nigga. I ain't say what's his, bruh. Period. That's one of mine. Come on, my nigga.
What made that one of yours? Like, what made that important to you?
Because it was a true story. It's based on some real shit. That's like having a
So
movie
what
about
was
Little
the
D and
jewel you got
Felix.
out of there? What was the most important jewel?
The most important jewel was that niggas ain't loyal. You could be making the most money in the fucking world, and a nigga could get jealous of the bag and take you out and fuck everything up.
Say
man.
something
So,
slick.
yeah.
You got your antennas on, your third eyes in your head.
Yeah, what did you see in the movie?
Same thing. That the knife in the back always comes from the closest person to you.
The nigga that know everything
the nigga
about
that-
you.
man.
It's never from an outsider.
No,
They
never,
can't catch
never,
up with you.
never.
It's a nigga that hang with you day to day, that know your play, nigga that know where you hang out at. do all-
Sharp brother.
Yeah, they
This
nigga-
14 bricks right here.
right, nigga.
I never asked you.
right, nigga.
Coming up, did you play sports?
No, I no.
None of motherfuckers? You watching?
He wasn't a dynamite, nigga. Everybody was an
You ain't
open
play no
dynamite,
football,
nigga.
not fucking
I
around.
started
You know,
selling.
keep pay for the dynamites. Keep the sneak.
Yes, sir. I started selling crack cocaine at the age of 12. I didn't have
Same
that,
here,
that
my
was,
nigga.
That was the age you go be dynamites and all that shit, right?
Yeah, we weren't doing none of that. We was on the block. We was hopping, hurdling fences and shit.
We was chasing cars.
So you ain't got 5 top basketball players or football players there. You don't watch sports.
No.
No
You don't
sports.
gamble?
Video games.
Nah, nigga, what's your top 5 strands, nigga, from the Bay Area since you know?
Top
5 weed strands, nigga.
Right, it's gonna be probably like 5 different runts, because everything is some kind of runts or something.
Any runs?
It's that,
No biscotti.
Weed is so seasonal now. Like that shit come in and it's gone.
Right.
But it's always some rainbow runs, some guava runs, some this kind of runs, but I get my hands on everything, but that shit just don't last.
But what's your top 5? You just said
Of
runs.
all time,
Yeah, you didn't answer the question.
You said runs.
Have
Have you ever went to 73rd, nigga, in Wells Street, Lockwood, where they had all that weed, the
Yes,
weed
sir.
spot, nigga,
Yes,
where they
sir.
selling all that dank, nigga? You feel me? Did you ever go to the Cess Alley on 71st where they selling them big ass bags of Cess for $5, nigga?
The red fish.
The red fish where they selling heroin in they weed,
yes.
nigga.
The
That
crib.
10 sack of fuck this whole, everybody in this building up. We'll pass that bitch around twice, nigga be sleep somewhere. A 10 sack.
On some old school shit, you would ask me that question, I would have said Granddaddy Purple,
See,
light
yeah.
green, or, cherry pie, but
Yeah.
cat piss, but we just
Cat
changed.
piss, hello.
But yeah,
The
I
change
mean,
and coming, you know what I mean? It's
That's
way
what I
more
wanna
than
hear.
Hello.
the old shit, so it's hard.
Yeah, that's the shit.
But
Man, you
that,
gotta-
I like that classic shit though. That classic, that old school shit.
that old school Girl Scout cookies, old
Oh
school.
yeah, yes sir.
Cherry
Sir,
pie,
sir,
old
cher-
school. You know what I mean?
We had the
Granddaddy
best
Purple.
We had
That
the best
Granddaddy, that
purple.
hardball.
That hardball.
Dumbass hardball.
Yes.
You feel me? Before we get up out of here, my friend, let them know where they can find you on the gram. Let them know what projects and shit you got going, you know what I mean, which we done talked about, but let them know when they drop it and where they could get it at, the record label, everything, and what's, you know what I mean, the whole ooh-wow.
Say something slick. Mouthpiece Society's on Chris Lockett. Chris Lockett on YouTube. Kevin Lockett, little brother, on Instagram. I am Chris Lockett on Twitter. Currently available. My last project was Never Die Alone. Part 2, Survivor's Guilt to Dominion. Coming soon. And all the good shit, man.
Man, we need to get on some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Get a joint going on out here. Flow through these LA motherfucking airwags, man. Shameless plug.
But say
Yeah,
something
man,
slick.
shout out
My
Zoe the
mama,
Roaster for the alley-oop, you know what I mean, that hooked me up with this
Collab going.
gentleman.
No, say something slick, cat. That was all
Fuck
good.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I mean, shout out Zoe the Roaster for the interview last night. I had fun. You know what I mean? Shout out Whack 100. Shout out Theo Reek. I had fun on goddamn Clubhouse today. We was turned up. The whole Bay Area was in that motherfucker, man. Rab, no vultures. I ain't got no problem with you, nigga. You know what I mean? Just stop, instigating. You know what I mean? Stupid shit. You know what I mean? Period. You know, if we gonna rock, we gonna be rocking. Period. Like, I know bro got issues with a lot of niggas. You know what I mean? I ain't asked this nigga one question about it. So it's a way that you could do, you know what I mean, your job without going there, without putting motherfucking gasoline on the fire, man.
Let's just change the narrative of this shit, man. We all got these platforms that these people giving these money, billions of dollars to. Let's stop with the whole little bullshit and let's get back into the essence of like that Rap City shit, that basement shit.
Right,
Like let's further every nigga and guess y'all got on your shit bottom line. Let's all help each other's bottom line. That's
Period.
how we gonna win.
That's how
you
we
know what I'm saying?
all
All that
fucking
extra
lose.
shit now about the bullshit. Okay, if somebody was a criminal and now he's into this world, let's help him stay in this world and get bread, because that's the reason we all pursuing dreams.
Right.
We going against our own dreams now with the bullshits. I didn't start rapping to still stay street.
Right.
I don't
Say
come on this
something slick.
motherfucker talking about wherever the fuck I'm from. If you know, you know.
You know, you know.
So, you know what I'm saying? Let's start giving a fuck about each other's bottom line on
Right.
everybody's platform from minimal to maximum, and we all start getting on each other's shit, interviewing each other, hopping on each other's shit, and sharing this motherfucking content before they sit there and compartmentalize the shit so much we ain't gonna own our own voice sound. Jack Harlow, I need my money for my goddamn On My Mama that you got on that goddamn Nail Tech song. Jack Harlow, just run me the thing. Come on, my nigga.
I agree,
The
though, man.
producer might have did it, might not have you, but come on, man. When a nigga go in the airport, you, oh my mama, that's my motherfucking voice. Run me mine, my nigga. Come on, cuz, don't do that.
Run it! But
Come
I
on,
think,
cuz.
landing what you were saying, I think it's enough money for everybody.
It is, especially in this day and
black
age.
content creators, period. We always at each other's throats. You know what I mean? For no motherfucking
shake that
reason.
shit
And
up,
everybody
man.
complain about Vlad and Adam 22. These two
It's
niggas
gonna weed
is
out the weak
together.
niggas too. Cause niggas that ain't dope.
Adam 22 and
It's
Vlad
gonna
is
weed out the
together.
buster ass podcast niggas cause they ain't gonna know how to do this shit for real. Cause you got let's start this doing this shit. Let's bring this. We can still have entertainment and do the shit, but everything ain't gotta be so self-serving that we actually destroying people and niggas got kids that can go click on shit and hear this shit about they folks and they fam and
Nah,
whoop-de-whoop.
like at the end of the
Fuck
day,
that.
these interviews can get a nigga hurt in these streets. my
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
And
but I didn't wanna
that's what-
say that, but they know what that meant.
Niggas
That's why I
get
use the
fucked up in
kids.
these streets about one of them interviews, bruh.
You get pulled up, nigga pull up on you like shitty Pampers,
Right.
then you run around this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All of a sudden you love Jesus like a motherfucker, on whatever fuck you on. And at the same time, you was wiggle necking and all this so extra shit for a few people to give a fuck. If your ass is a civilian, shut the fuck up about crimes on people's shit.
Yeah.
Period.
If you wasn't involved in that case, why the fuck you give a fuck about what's going on? Because when somebody open up your motherfucking closet, we gonna see how many old K-Swiss you got in the corner you ain't cleaned up.
Facts.
On that note, man, this is another motherfucking episode of Smoke Loud Radio.
Kato's back!
Oh, my mama is back in the building. Simone Taylor is back in the motherfucking building, man. The three-headed motherfucking monster. You know what I mean? Along assisted by the Twin Towers.
Dang.
Simone Taylor.
Radio!
I thought y'all talking about the jail.
I thought that my first time. I said, we gonna listen to some music tonight? Nah, I mean, shut the fuck up.
Assisted by the Twins. The Twins is in the building, definitely making their presence be known, man. We recording
Shout out
live.
to Zab Judah. He posted us to Zab Judah and Melvin Farmer.
Man, shout out
they kept
to all,
it real.
yeah.
Melvin Farmer shared my album. TriStar and Kato, the Politics album. Zab Judah, they gave me love.
Man,
so let's,
shout out
let's give them
Zab, my
love.
nigga, our peoples. Melvin Farmer, man, real solid motherfuckers that we had up here, man. And they kept it a buck, man. You
On
feel
my
me?
mama.
Shout out to everybody in this motherfucker at the Coin Academy, you know what I mean, that make this shit go down, man. Shout out motherfucking Lenny, shout out Chris, shout out Amber, you know what I mean? Shout out Gomac with the motherfucking sack, man.
In our building!
Shout out the boy Macca, you feel me? And shout out Layla who just left, my nigga, you know what I mean? Without them, we wouldn't be doing this shit, my nigga, period. Sponsored by motherfucking Royal Blunt.
Royal motherfucking blunts, Russian Crease Brothers, Pop, Fontaines, Palms, motherfucking blunts and roses. What you gonna do when this Colado smoke is rolled up on some royalty on you?
Yada, stay loyal to Royal, baby. It's been another episode. Shout out to Chris Lockett, man, for sliding through, man. And we out this bitch, man. Smoke a Lot Radio. Yada! Yuck Mouth TV. Subscribe to your motherfucking guy. We out this bitch. Bye-bye now.
Look, tap in, nigga, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
Tap in, bitch, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
Tap in, whole log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
The squad making sure we all win. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in. Zilla, I'm the host with the most smoke. Rolling up the most dope. Kato got the most jokes. Simone Taylor keep it sexy for the grown folks. I'm OG, tone low, bouncing on them gold spokes. Smoke, we the #1 podcast. Some other shows, all trash, Amber Rose, all ass. Broadcasting live from the coast. Sick committee with the jokes. Come and get your ass roasted.
Killer County, California nigga, review my file. How to show up on the net. You other niggas is clowns. Pulling buster niggas' cars, pulling whole skirts up. I'm the king of one-liners, y'all got what the fuck? Since we stepped up on the scene, we got the haters' attention. Only bosses on the set, you other niggas is mentioned. For your back for interviews, nigga, boss up your views. Nigga, fuck your crew, nigga, who is you?
Coming through with the block report. The real spill, cause niggas know I got report. About to give you what you're waiting for. Simone, Kato, and Young, we about to take the floor. And we back like we never left. Other radio shows, they getting put up on the show. Every time we step out, you know we fresh to death. Here to take our reign till there ain't nothing left.
You bitch! Hey, who is these niggas y'all talking about? They gon' get on Smoke a Lot with they 400 follower, 17 motherfucking view having ass. Fuck, these niggas crazy than a motherfucker. These niggas crazy than a motherfucker. Fuck. Hey, Simone, what she got with her? Oh my mama.
Look, tap in, nigga, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
Tap in, bitch, log in. Smoke a lot, radio, we going all in.
Tap in, hold log in. Smoke a lot, radio, we going all in.
The squad making sure we all win. Smoke a lot, radio, we going all in. Zilla, I'm the host with the most smoke. Rolling up the most dope. Kato got the most jokes. Simone Taylor keep it sexy for the grown folks. I'm OG, tone low, bouncing on them gold spokes. Smoke, we the #1 podcast. Some other shows, all trash. Amber Rose, all ass. Broadcasting live from the coast. Sick committee with the jokes. Come and get your ass roast.
Kato phone you nigga, review my file. How to show up on the net. You other niggas is clowns. Pulling buster niggas' cars, pulling whole skirts up. I'm the king of one-liners, y'all got what the fuck? Since we stepped up on the scene, we got the haters' attention. Only bosses on the set, you other niggas is mentioned. For your back for interviews, nigga, boss up your views. Nigga, fuck your crew, nigga, who is you?
Coming through with the block report. The real spill, cause niggas know I got rapport. About to give you what you're waiting for. Simone, Kato, and Young, we about to take the floor. And we back like we never left. Other radio shows, they getting put up on the show. Every time we step out, you know we fresh to death. Here to take our reign till there ain't nothing left.
You bitch! Hey, who is these niggas y'all talking about? They gon' get on Smoke a Lot with they 400 followers, 17 motherfucking view having ass. Fuck, these niggas crazy than a motherfucker. These niggas crazy than a motherfucker. Fuck. Hey, Simone, what she got with me? Oh my mama.
Look, tap in.